Hi, this is Trey Pastor. I'm going to do a reaction to Titan Season 3, Episode 12. This is I guess, the episode before the last one, which is only 13 episodes. And like I said in my last review, I'm really disappointed with the way Episode 11 ended. Basically what happened in it. And there's a video of that. If you follow the link to my other channel, Love Views and Opinion, you'll see my rant about that. But anyway, let's get to this 12th episode and hope it changes my mood. Okay, my headphones in. Okay, here we go, right? Now, go.
Dick is dying. I can feel it.
Can you find him?
Follow me.
Grace, is there anything you can do?
It's too late.
There's the bats. There you go. Jesus.
Gar?
Whoa. Oh, okay. Are they gonna take him to the Lazarus pit and dump him in there?
Gar, now!
Yeah, I knew they were gonna dump him in the Lazarus pit.
Rachel? Is he gonna make it?
I don't know.
Nightwing's dead.
Batman saved my toy.
Sickle.
Trinket of our courtship together. What do you want, a cookie?
But you said that's what you wanted. When it was done, we would save Gotham our way.
Gotham will be saved, but first, it must be destroyed. An ode to the bat and his wee bird. From when they stopped me. But they can't stop me now. No. They can't stop me now. Because we will walk among them. All of them! Everybody!
Excuse me. He's nuts.
You still stink of fear. After all that I've given you.
There you go. Oh, now you're running?
Running, boy. Keep running.
There's heavy smoke coming from an explosion south of the dock.
Last radio alert said someone saw Crane's cops at Green and 6th. We're wiping out the resistance cells one by one.
Heading east, right toward us. We don't have much time.
All right, let's get everyone together, go over the plan again, and make sure everyone's armed and ready.
Nightwing's dead.
Yeah.
What? That's impossible.
The guy had photos of his dead body in the street. I've got him. It's him.
Show me. You can't believe everything you see.
If we can make it there.
Go if you want. I'm fighting to save Gotham.
Son, there's no Gotham left to save.
Not if we just give up.
Enough trying to be a superhero. Last time you almost died.
No one's going to die. Stay here. I'll be back.
Crooked motherfucker.
The fuck do you think you're doing?
What you should have done.
You know, I lost my right-hand man recently, and I was feeling a tad bit lonely, but then I realized, well, I have a man. I have a right hand. No? You don't like it, huh? It's a tough crowd. It's a tough crowd. Oh, I know something that'll perk you up. Nightwing is dead. A dismal duel to the death between two beloved Bat brothers. Poetic or pathetic, you be the judge. Along with your dearly departed Dick Grayson. God, I miss him already. Anyways, stay tuned. See you soon. Same crane channel, same crane time.
Oh man, you a dick.
Is he gonna make it?
In the beginning, there was fear. In an attempt to avoid further pain. Didn't quite work, though, did it?
What are you talking about?
When a parent dies, it's like the ground beneath you suddenly gives way. You trust nothing good again, not fully. You doubt rage. Don't you get it? The battle for your soul is over. You lost. You're failing him, just like you failed everyone.
Whoa. Hank. Jason ain't your fault.
Jason.
Get out of here. Yeah, hit him one more time. One more
You
time.
holding a gun to his head tonight. That was as predictable as the sun rising.
There you go. There you go. One more time. Get out of here.
Don't make me ask twice.
Mm.
Okay. She's a stick. She grinds a little bit coming out of third. Just watch the suspension. There's a quarter tank of gas left. Just keep an eye on the fuel gauge, okay?
Ah.
Where is he? Connor.
There you go. Burn out the kryptonite.
Fuck the Titans. Let it go.
Dick said we were a family. Your family's supposed to be there for you, not betray you.
I'm done pretending that's possible. From now on, I do what I want.
I don't know what I want.
Maybe we can do good together. As a team.
A team.
Why not? I've got some loose ends to tie up. We could do it together. Then keep going.
Just you and me?
Crypto.
And crypto.
Be our own super duo.
Ooh.
Never mind. You're right. Fuck the Titans. Oh, shit. Incoming! Crane's cuffs.
Don't ding up your ride.
Ah. There you go.
Carl. We can't help him anymore. He has to fight.
He will.
What's wrong?
I'm okay. The bad, I'm still working through it. Fear cracks it open for a brief moment. And then it just slams shut again. When it happens, when I start to change, it feels like I'm dying. I know I can do more. I can be more.
But I know that because when it came time for me to face him, it wasn't hate that gave me power. It was love. For you, for Dick, for Corey. Here, close your eyes. Trust me. You knew you had to join us. They found you because they knew you loved Dick Grayson. You have everything you need.
Exactly. Whoa.
You're mine now. And you are never going to escape.
Where's the bat? Yeah.
Dad, I'm sorry. It's okay, son. I love you.
No. That's his daughter with him and Corey.
What huge Imago made? A psychopathic god.
Jason?
Your father wasn't the only one you failed. You failed Jason as well.
There's still time.
Time for what?
Time to change him.
To change? No. No. He works for me now. All it took was a simple fear treaty, and poof, his soul was mine.
There you go. One.
Who are you in here, huh?
Why? You got a leash law?
Oh my God. I'm dreaming. You're Superboy.
Then you're an asshole.
Wait, what are you doing?
That's up to my girlfriend.
Man, I love when people find love.
I see you're still hard at work doing the government's ill deeds.
I prefer to call it research. Right, you have firepower now. That is very
Hot.
Please don't hurt me.
You didn't care when you were hurting me.
Wait. I have something you want.
He's lying.
No, I'm not. If you let me live, I'll prove it.
Prove it. You told me you destroyed it.
Yeah, that was a tiny white lie. We retrieved it so we could study it. But
in light of recent events and in exchange for my physical well-being, I would love to return it to you. And I'll even nix the storage fee.
And they were wrong. We were all wrong.
How did you find me?
You said you had unfinished business. Figured this was the first place you'd go.
If you're here to kill me, I'm happy to meet the challenge.
Rachel.
It's okay now, you're safe. Let us help you.
You all right? What happened down there?
Take them to Donna.
Did he just say Donna?
Apparently they haven't secured the Cane Bridge or the 10th Street Tunnel, so those are our best routes out of the city.
You want to get my family out of Gotham?
He puts your life before his because that's what a true hero does. You want to be a hero? Save your mom's life and fucking live. Get in the damn truck.
But I was meant to be a queen.
You are. It's your destiny.
And you had no idea. This entire time?
No. The visions led me to it.
But a queen's power lies not in shedding tears over battles lost. I finally know my truth. Now I want my throne.
Okay.
How long will it take to prepare my ship to Tamarin?
You want to go back?
Accidentally destroyed it.
Well, we'll mine some more.
It's not that simple. The ore is plentiful on Tamarin, but it doesn't exist here on Earth.
Yeah. We mine what's most comparable, but to develop that into the purified compound that your ship needs, well, that takes the kind of intense heat and pressure that's only achievable at the Earth's core and applied over several centuries.
You know Kryptonians can't survive on Tamarin. And why do you even want to go back? You said it yourself. They never appreciated you.
But now it's different. Now I'm their queen.
So you need to be a queen to matter?
I wish I could.
Ah, come on.
But it's not that simple.
Jeez.
So you're just like the rest of them.
Uh-oh.
You promised one thing and then changed the rules.
I meant what I said about wanting us to be together. That voice was telling me who I really am. If I don't go back to Tamarin, I won't be whole.
All right.
I know it's a lot to ask. But please.
It's kryptonite.
What's that?
Kryptonite.
Do not come to this location. Resistance no longer secure. Repeat, we are secure. Titan on site leading evacuation.
Titan on site.
Oh, don't tell me you're gonna jump.
Think about it. And we respected it.
This is different. And I'm not gonna let you sign up for some suicide mission.
So now you have Crucible.
I have reality. Me, Nightwing, Hawk, Duck. You think you can do better than us? You're not Robin.
Yeah.
Having some secret tech basement doesn't mean that you're ready to leap off buildings with a cape. I mean, hell, I was literally born to do this, and I still ended up training my whole life. And even with that, there's no guarantee that I'll be able to make a difference.
At least you have tried. You may not think I'm meant to be the next Robin, but I know I am. I'm asking you to believe in me. Just give me a chance.
Keep in mind, for the ore to be viable,
The heat and pressure have to be maintained at 3,000 degrees Celsius and 5 million kilopascals, or the molecules become unstable and render it unfit for use. Believe it or not, I don't need the idiot who destroyed this stuff to teach me how not to screw it up. this is the thanks you give me?
It's okay. It's me.
What the fuck? Don't do this to me. I saw you die. Right here.
You know how Crane is operating. You know how he thinks. He needs to be stopped or a lot more people are gonna die. You want redemption? Do you?
He doesn't tell me shit.
He must have said something. Think.
It was all crazy shit. Like waves of anger and fear.
We stopped him before he had a chance to set it off. Bruce took Crane's weapons and put them in the Gotham Armory to study them.
And Crane's in the Batcave, so he knows where those weapons are.
And so do we now. We need to go. No, you'll never be a Titan again. But you can help me save Gotham.
You okay? I'm not sure. I've wanted this for so long.
I could vouch for you. Help people understand what happened to us.
No. This is something I'm going to have to do on my own.
There you go. He's excited.
Something's wrong. Turn it off.
Nothing's wrong. Whoa. Whoa. He blew it up on purpose? Whoa.
This year, Titan, it's game over.
And the kid? Just showing my son the ropes so he can be your next recruit.
Anybody back? Just gear and bottled water. Gotta stay sane.
Bam! Yep, knew that was coming. Whoa. There you go. There you go. Thank you. Punk.
Hey!
Goodbye.
Don't! Crane wants her alive.
Okay, where are we going, Barbara?
Oracle,
Oh, okay.
command activate. Oracle, if you're there, tell me how to bring you back.
Let's go.
They're in the Batcave, right? And that penguin's... Yep. Riddler's empty.
I don't get it. There's supposed to be like 200 ampules. fuck is that?
Fuck.
Oh, gee.
September has come. It is the month for dying.
Okay, now let's discuss this episode. Okay, rightfully Connor was pissed, which he should have been. Exactly. I like that he said F the Titans because Dick. Again, I made a video on my other channel, Paul's Reviews and Opinions. If you look the link below to that channel, you'll see the video. It's called the Titans Rant, in my opinion, with spoilers, and talks about this very subject about them stretching this story out and Dick sidelining Superboy with the kryptonite, him and Crypto, which made no sense creatively, narratively, it made no sense. Okay, because Dick, everything like Connor said in this episode, right? We're supposed to be a family, right? And you disable your family not to go help you. Okay, and you could have beaten. Well, you did beat Red Hood, but you wouldn't have got shot. Okay, with Superboy there. Okay, so as for that, yeah. So Connor was. I like that Blackfire found him, and that she was going back to, the scientist that was torturing her, and she was gonna, they were gonna. Oh, and he had the ship too, which I didn't expect that. I didn't see that coming. The ship, and again, he said, because I guess they discussed it in a previous episode where they said Kryptonians couldn't survive on Tamarin. Although, like I said, he's technically half human and half Kryptonian, I guess, Superboy. So I don't know, maybe that will be different for him. But I didn't expect that thing when he agreed to help her, and and then Starfire offered to go with her. Okay, she said she got to do it her own. And then Superboy was crushing the thing down, and it looked like he had a pissed off look on his face, like he did that on purpose and blew up her ship. Because Starfire was trying one said stop, stop that. And he just stood there. Exactly. Well, they got blown back. Everybody got blown back. So I don't know if he's doing that on purpose. He's especially pissed. Which maybe we're going to see more of his Lex Luthor side. And next episode will be interesting because it'll be the finale. So, and it looks like Dick, he went through his little old. I'm tired of him going through these revelations where he learns a lesson. Okay, I thought he learned his lesson last year, but now he got to learn another lesson. Okay, and he survived being dropped in the pit like we thought he was going to be dropped in the Lazarus pit, like we all thought. And then Guard. The only good thing about that whole thing was Guard changing into a bat, that was cool to see. And it looks like hopefully Rachel unlocked his power now, so he can change it to different animals now instead of just being a tiger and now it's a bat. So hopefully, like I said, they had a little discussion. She unlocked his power and the thing that was holding him back from changing into different animals now. Hopefully that will happen going forward, although they waited so long for this to happen. Okay, but hopefully that will happen going forward. And of course, that was funny when Red Hood went to, Jason went to tell Jonathan Crane that Nightwing was dead. He said, that was your monster, not mine. And then he starts chasing him with the sickle, and he runs away, which is really ridiculous. Okay, that made sense now that was Scarecrow was basically tormenting Barbara every day, because he had tapped into Oracle, so he had to feed into the prison, and he was, taunting her every day and stuff, and then she escaped out, and then she looked like she went to Oracle, okay, and looks like hopefully she'll get that online next episode. And it looks like Donna and Jason were on their way to, out of the city till they got stopped by the cops, and Jason was trying to convince her, he's going to be the next Robin, and to let her go. He was getting ready to try to jump out the truck. She said, "Don't even try." She even knew that he was going to try to do that. That was funny. I like their little mentorship between Tim and Donna. That's nice. And hopefully, like I said, next episode, it looks like I said, Nightwing went to Jason and told him, and gave him his hood back and said, "Listen, you help me stop Jonathan." And he said, "Listen, you won't be a Titan. Can't be a Titan no more. You killed people and stuff. You can't be a Titan no more. Okay." But, you'll get redemption by helping to stop, Scarecrow from his plan. It looks like, no, they weren't in the Batcave when they broke into that place. That wasn't the Batcave. That was the armory and stuff. They broke in where those fear toxin things were going to get released. That's where that was, because you saw the Penguin's umbrellas and the Riddler's question mark and stuff. That was actually the armory, the place that he was talking about when he was saying that, yeah, me and Bruce stopped him before he can unleash his plan. So they already had went there and got the stuff and got it transferred back to Wayne Manor. Okay, so that's the thing he opened up at the end. Okay, so like I said before in my rant, hopefully this is going to be the last episode for season 3. Next episode, hopefully Superboy will beat the living crap out of Nightwing when he sees him. Okay, for cryptoing him and sidelining him. He won't beat the living crap out of him. So I do wonder what the Titans are going to do going forward, because they'll defeat Jonathan Crane and stop whatever he's planning next episode. I have no doubt about that. But I do wonder what the makeup of the Titans is going to look like going forward, because maybe there'll be another way first. If that ship is really truly blown up, then I guess she's going to be stuck. But I do wonder if they're going to leave. Blackfire and maybe Superboy will leave together, or will Superboy stick around? After Dick apologizes, which he probably will apologize to him, except for sidelining him in Crypto. But he still may leave anyway. And Donna's back now. Raven's back. And Starfire, and that's further proof of his little. That was the only really the second good thing about his little trip into the Lazarus pit, that we saw that, of course, he's gonna marry Corey in the future because he has a black kid. Come on, so that's just further proof of that for those wondering how this is gonna end with him and Starfire getting married and stuff, and they're gonna have a daughter and stuff. So that's just further proof of that. Okay, but I do wonder going forward who is gonna be in the Titans, because Red Hood's gonna be gone. Probably maybe Superboy and Blackfire are gonna go their separate ways too. Go together, maybe, even though he's like pissed and he blew up his ship because she was going to leave without him. So maybe it'll just be Donna, Raven, Nightwing, Beast Boy, and Starfire, right? Those 5, right? Could be those 5 left, right? Yeah, that's those 5, because unless Superboy decides to stick around, okay. And I could see Tim Drake becoming the new Robin, but I don't know if he's going to stay with the Titans or if he's going to, stay with Bruce there to get trained and stuff. Okay, but he could be the 6th member, or Superboy. I would hope Superboy stick around and stuff, and he kind of gets over it. Even though I don't blame him for being pissed at what Dick did to him, because that wasn't cool at all. Okay, what he did, and I don't appreciate that at all. What he did to Nerf and Superboy with the kryptonite, that was stupid and child. So he definitely needs to apologize to him. Okay, but anyway, like I said, I had such high hopes for this season. The season didn't turn out the way I hoped it would be, and they dragged this the Red Hood / Scarecrow arc out longer than it had to be. Okay, and now I'm kind of wishing that they do, maybe for next season, do shorter arcs and have the Titans fight more Titans villains, like the Fearsome 5, Brother Blood, Titans villains. Okay, not, again, try to be a Batman light TV show. Okay, if they're gonna do a Batman show, make a Batman show separate from this. Stop using that's what I hate about Titans, Batwoman. Stop trying to be Batman light. Just do if you're gonna do a Batman TV show, Warner Brothers, this is my thing to you. Make the deal, because I think 20th Century Fox still own the TV rights to Batman. Make a deal with them so you can make a Batman TV show. You can have Batman movies and a Batman TV show, okay, with Batman in it, okay? Not all these I hate this when they do all these side characters crap with this. Like I said, Gotham turned out to be a lot better than I thought it would be, but still, I'm sick of all these spin-offs from Batman, because you don't want to do a proper Batman. Do a proper Batman show. Make the deal with Warner Brothers, okay? I don't know when the rights run out or whatever, or make a deal with them and say that we're going to do a proper Batman show. We're going to cast an actor to play Batman, and we're going to have his rogues galleries in it, okay? And it's going to be Batman in the show. Bruce Wayne, Batman in it, with Alfred, okay? And you can have Nightwing and everybody else come through there every once in a while, but have a proper Batman show. Stop trying to do these adjacent Batman shows and stuff, and try to make Titans, this is season 3, Batman light. Okay, stop the crap, stop the BS. I'm sick of that. Okay, just do it. If you're gonna do a Batman show. I'd rather not see. I know they're gonna do a spinoff of Gotham, Gotham from the Batman movie with Robert Pattinson, but I'd rather not see that. I'd rather see a Batman show. Okay. We already had a Gotham show, okay? I don't want to see another one, okay, with the cops. I don't care about that. All I care about in Gotham is Batman, okay? So do a proper Batman show, and quit all the BS with these adjacent Batman shows. Do a proper, make whatever deal you have to make, and make a proper Batman show, okay? None of this, these other shows. Remember, I forgot the show with the, Huntress, or Oracle and Canary. Stop all these shows without Batman and coming up with lame excuses why Batman is not there. Okay, do a proper Batman show. Anyway, let me know what you think of this episode. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I have links to my social media in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also have a link to my other channel, Paul Views and Opinions. If you check that out as well. Also have a link down below to my Patreon channel, and I want to say a special thank you to my patron. His name will appear in this video somewhere. I want to say a special thank you to him for supporting me. And again, my patron's only $5 a month. Tons of content on there, tons of TV show. Reactions on there. Got Doom Patrol Season 3 on there. Got Titan Season 3. I got WandaVision. Got Loki. I got all 4 parts of Zack Snyder's Justice League. Got the Mandalorian Season 2. Got The Boys Season 2. I got, I said WandaVision already. The final episode of, I got Superman and Lois on there. I got Falcon and Winter Soldier, the finale on there, and tons more. So follow the link below to my Patreon and support me if you can. And again, give this video a thumbs up. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.